Hey, this will be a video chart on PCFG. Before I get started, I do want to note that I do still hold a position in this. It's not my full position as I did lock in profits today, but I do own shares, so I want to make note of that before I get started. Hopefully it's pretty obvious why I want to do this. I had a bunch of requests and so forth come in, hey, check it out, and that's kind of how I got the heads up on it earlier was, check out this one, and huge volume today. As you can see, biggest volume it's had in a very long time. But more importantly, the price reacted very bullishly with it, up just over 110% on the day. So it's one of those stocks where it's a pretty safe conclusion to say that the bulls were in charge pretty much all day long. And it's a pretty nice looking chart. We'll have to see what the rest of this week brings. But with that, I want to map out some supports, resistances, and that way we have an idea of what's going on from a technical perspective. Now, why did I buy in? Pretty much was watching this resistance area. It came up here and broke it very nicely, and I kind of one of those where it's not completely easy to get shares, but I think the highest I paid for them was right around 0.014, but I got quite a variety. And then as it got up here, I started to lock in some profits, but like I said, I do still hold some of my position, so we'll see what happens. But one of those, pretty much it was just a momentum trade for me. If I'm completely honest, I don't know anything about the company. I'm assuming they put out some good news or something today, but like I said, I play the charts, and the chart was a big time breakout with nice volume, and that's really all I needed to know to have me know that I wanted to play it. So let's go down and break out the chart here. The first we'll start with supports, and really the first support is just going to be right here at the previous high of this candle, which was at 0.0115, and this is going to be essentially the big support that we want to see hold. If the price were to drop all the way down here, that's a far drop, and if this is a genuinely strong move, then this level should have no problem holding. Perfect example being, it went on this big move right here, and then during this pullback, you can see that buyers found this as a great bargain. They bought it, and then this is the following move. So the supports show us that on this first move, this was a genuinely strong move, and here's the proof here. Now the same thing applies. If there is a pullback, hopefully you'll see support step in before another big move up. But if it were to come down here and then just crash and keep going down, then it looks like this move was just kind of a pure momentum play. Or if it comes down here and finds support like this example here, then this would be a genuinely strong move. But right now that's still a question. But it's nice with this chart because it gives us a great example from last week where it went on a big run, pulled back, was a genuine strong move. So there's plenty of people here to provide support, and now we see the results. Now there may be some other supports, but we're going to have to go find them first. So what I want to do is change this to a weekly chart. That way I don't have to scrunch up the chart too much. As you can see, I'm already going to have to scrunch up it some. So here we go, and we'll leave it just like that. So these other supports are going to be right here at this level. You can see that a long time ago the chart had some price history here where you had a bunch of tops, and the price hit its head up there quite a few times. This level was at 0.015. This level was shattered today, so this is going to be another area of support. I'll make that just a kind of thick line, and from that it's looking like that these are going to be the two key areas of support right now: the the 0.0115, and then right here at the 0.015. Now in terms of resistances, it's looking like pretty much we bumped our head right on this level here up at 2 cents, which makes sense because this was a previous area of resistance back during this week right here. You can see the price came up here and did get its head knocked down. So 0.02 is currently right now the resistance that the bulls will need to get through, and then after that you can see that resistances really start to thin out quite a bit, and the next resistance I wouldn't say is until the high twos, if not the low three. So with a break of 0.02, it would have a lot of room to run once again. And also just looking back here, if I extend this line, you can see that this 2 cent level back here was a support for quite a bit, and then when it did break down, it became resistance right there, knocked down the price, and then here again. So this 2 cent level might be pretty hard to get through, but the good news with those levels is when they do fall, the price can move quite a bit. So we'll see what happens, but overall, very good looking chart, and if the momentum keeps up, Doesn't seem like this one has much problem moving. And if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so it's at least worth giving a try. One more time, this is PCFG. Thanks for listening.